Well, we can't say we didn't see this coming. Dealers across America are already offering massive price cuts for the new Dodge Charger Daytona. Let's get into it and talk about why this is happening and why would you even buy this over what's on the market right now. Hey guys, real quick, I do want to say that I have launched my memberships for the channel. There are 3 tiers: Enthusiast, Weekend Driver, and Mexico Racer. There is a video going in depth of what they will do. I'm actually providing a service to you guys when it comes to Weekend Driver and Mexico Racer, so make sure you check it out. And if you ever wanted real carbon fiber parts, I do have a promo code with carbon add-ons. Whether you have a Chevy, a Dodge, or a Mustang, a Ford, you can get real carbon fiber parts and save 5% off even on the discounted stuff using code FitCityGarage5, or use the link in the description of this video down below. So thanks for checking it out, and let's get on with the video. Well guys, this isn't a surprise. This is just a couple days ago. I'm surprised this hasn't blown up more, but Hot Cars, and I will link this article in the description down below, that these dealers are massively cutting these cars to get them out of there. Like, obviously, as a dealer, you know, you're trying to sell vehicles. The hype around this, if there really was any, at least in the dealership, they probably thought, hey, you know, if this is priced well, and this is before they knew the pricing even, you know, if this is priced well, it's a neat little EV, maybe some people will buy this, we'll go ahead and get a couple of allocations. Well, a lot of things have come out. People have completely shunned this vehicle because it's super expensive. Again, it's an EV. It's not part of the brand whatsoever, especially with the Hellcats and everything like that. So they're offering discounts to get them out the door. And my guess is to open up more allocations for the ICE engine version, their Hurricane 6, because it's going to be, that car's going to sell pretty well if it's priced aggressively. That car's going to sell pretty well. So let's actually look and see how much they're actually discounting this thing. Now, for those that don't know, opting for the Scat Pack, which is a Stage 2 upgrade, does give you 670 horsepower and 627 pound-feet of torque, which gives you an acceleration of 0 to 60 in about 3.3 seconds. You could probably knock that down with some lighter wheels and tires, and you might be able to touch 3 seconds flat with just some weight reduction and better wheels and tires. So that's not the end-all, be-all performance metric for that. It can be better. But here's a better implication of what you're looking at here. So the regular RT, 456, 4.70 60, 317 miles of range, 260 for the Scat Pack, 60 grand and 73 grand. So they're discounting them, right? Check this out. So these price cuts can reach as much as $20,000 plus dollars, such in this case of I don't even know how you say that, but in New York, that's willing to let go of their Dodge Daytona Scat Pack for just $61,000. compared to its advertised $82,000 MSRP. They want it gone. They're probably even taking a loss. They want it gone. Let's see. So, however, in most cases, they currently revolve around $8,000 for the Scat Pack and $6,000 for the RT on average for discounts. Now, I don't know if this is on top of the government $7,000 tax credit or something like that. This is a USA vehicle, so it should qualify for that. I haven't seen any talks about it, and I'll be honest, I haven't really researched it. But that tax credit thing, or the credit for the vehicle when you buy it, that's still a thing. That's still going on. It went away just a year or two ago, and they brought it back. That's still a thing. Word on the street is it's going to be going away when Trump gets into office. Probably so that there's more competition and means to drive the car prices lower while still providing a good product. Now, I'm not talking about the performance stuff. I'm just talking about EVs as a whole. We need more competition because China makes pretty good EVs for the price of a milk carton. Like, that's how cheap they are. So, anyway, I digress. So, yeah, there's a lot of discounts, right? I've seen reports as high as $17,000 for the base model. So, here's the thing. And the main topic of the discussion overall, outside of the discounts, it's an okay looking car. The interior is pretty solid, but why would you buy this even at 61,740, like the top trim, the bad daddy, right? Why would you buy this for 61.7 when there are other and better EVs on the market? Now, I did want to showcase some of these that are for sale in the country as well, and The price is ridiculous. 82,000. This is MSRP. Now they're not discounting any of this, but these are starting to hit the dealer lots. The interior's all right. I mean, if it's the same interior for the inline 6 fully forged engine, it's gonna be okay. It's a little heavy, but there you go. Base price is 64,995. Total price 82,175. It looks like the options absolutely add to the price like a lot. These aren't like small options. And you know what, Dodge, shame on you, because Ford has done better with this, and Chevy too. Well, Chevy not so much on the Corvettes, but Chevy used to do better in the past. You should be able to really pick and choose what you want for an option. It shouldn't be packaged in a bundle where you want one thing out of the entire bundle, but it's $4,000 plus, and you have to sacrifice that. That's ridiculous. Obviously, you could be like, well, just don't get it, and that's honestly what I would tell you, because there's aftermarket for literally everything. You could just go aftermarket, but just packaging all this crap when you can't get certain things by itself, bad call. That it should be a wake up call to a lot of manufacturers. You need to give the consumer the options to get what they want. Don't throw it in a package. It's not gonna. It's just not helping. And then here's one more, 66,970. So this must have some options on it. Just absolutely expensive. So why get these over, say, an Ioniq 5N, which surprisingly, well, yeah, I would say surprisingly, is Throttle House's car of the year and other people's car of the year too. You know why? Because it is the best electric vehicle for enthusiasts ever made, and you can pick them up 2025 with barely any miles on it for 58K. Now, I'm not kidding you when I say this vehicle, and I want to test drive one so bad, and we might do that. This vehicle is awesome. It is awesome. And you can make it faster. What do I mean? You can pull the rear seats out. You can pull the front passenger seat. If you're just going for track times, or you want to go race somebody out on the street in Mexico, this car can perform pretty well with lightweight wheels, better tires, and then gut the interior a little bit. We're just saying cut the seats out and then put them back in when you're done. This car is currently doing like 3.3. No, is it 3. Yeah, I think it's doing 3.3 0 to 60. You could probably tap into a 2.9 or 3.0. It's doing low sevens in the eighth of mile. You can absolutely touch sixes with this thing. Now the mileage for this isn't very good because I believe it's only like 214 miles of range. But this thing is so loaded with features that it's not even funny. It's not a bad looking vehicle. The interior is a combination of a lot of things. I mean, it's a combination of the regular Ioniq vehicle, but it's also got a combination of sportiness and whatnot too. So like right here, that center tray, super practical, right? Super practical, just kind of ugly. Steering wheel is sick. The displays and the things that you can do with this vehicle are cool too. So there's no way in hell I would tell you to go get that Scat Pack thing over this. This thing is a blast. It simulates shifts. You have different noises it can make. Sure, it's all fake. Sure, it's electric. Electric's boring, lame, right? But this car actually isn't. And it is absolutely, without a doubt, going to set the precedent moving forward for electric vehicles, if it hasn't done so already, because it's actually been out for a couple years now, give or take. So if you're an EV hater, that's fine. I don't like them either. But if I were to pick one up, it would probably be one of these. But there is another car out there that makes sense to buy over the Dodge Daytona. Seriously. And you probably already knew where I was going to go with this, a Tesla Model S Plaid. It's getting a little ridiculous how cheap these things are getting with the miles that they have. So let's do 20,000 or less miles. That is just insane. This car will do a quarter mile in 9.2, 9.3 seconds. And you can get a 19,000 mile, which isn't anything crazy. It's been driven, but it's a 4-year-old vehicle for less than $53,000. Now, if you want my advice, not that you care, but if you want my advice, you really need to know, if you're in the market between this and the Hyundai Ioniq N, you need to know what you want to do. Do you want to have a blistering, earth-shattering, skin-ripping fast vehicle? Go with this. If you want to have something that's a little bit more well-rounded, a little bit more fun to drive overall, I would go with the Ioniq 5N. I think the interior is cooler overall and the things you can do in the Hyundai Ioniq 5N. But there is no denying that a Tesla Model S Plaid will forever, until Elon makes another one or the Roadster or something, but it will forever be the one of the fastest vehicles on the road at any given time, bar none. Bar none. Look at that, 6,000 miles, 60K. Like, these are good deals. That's insane. And these are all clean title and whatnot. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below about the Dodge Charger Daytona discounts. Does that surprise you? What EV would you get if you had to? What one would it be? I'm just curious to know what you guys think. It's always something that I'm thinking about. I want to try one. I just don't know when. I don't know what. We'll have to see. But I'm always interested in them, even though I'm an ICE guy. What one would you guys pick if you had to choose one? Smash that like button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.